the sky. I call it God's kingdom. We pilots are the guards of Infinity Fortress. But some of God's creations turn against him out of pride and greed. Those who do are called demons, and we angels must dispose of. But I was no angel. For a while, I thought I was the guardian. That is, until I entered the skies of Yugoslavia. I saw myself as nothing more than a demon, but I embraced it. My deployment in Yugoslavia was short, but in a short while, I had a kill record of 6. I was an ace. Hell, I was one above it. After Yugoslavia, I was sent back to my home carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln. Every now and then, I would go to Hawaii, Pearl Harbor specifically. I would hang out on the beaches and have a drink here and there. However, in 1998 or so, I saw them, the Wardog Squadron. They were the infamous 3-man squadron from the Gulf War. They were the pack of mutts. They were the aces too. The squadron was made up of 2 Air Force pilots and 1 Navy pilot. First Lieutenant Colby Kid Chi, the leader of the squadron. He flew an F-15C Eagle, and his number was 021. He was a loudmouth, reckless, and way too confident. But I guess it doesn't stop him from getting a 7-0 record. Then there was his wingman, Second Lieutenant Brandon Dallas Lee, pilot for an F-16C Fighting Falcon and the tail number of 025. He had an attitude of a rock star. Safe to say he was a quirky pilot, confident for sure. He was an ace too, 7-0 record. Then there was Wardog 3, Captain Kaylee Bug Chi, the wife to Kid in 6-0 record. She flies an F-14D Super Tomcat. Her tail number was 012. She was a firecracker in the sky, but rather a shy one on the ground. Some contrast. She actually resides on my carrier, being a rookie for Guard Dog Squadron back in '89. Anyways, they were heroes. They are said to be heroes of the Gulf War by saving U.S. Marines crossing into Iraq and Kuwait, even going as far as almost killing themselves for a small platoon. When I heard about what they did, I was astonished. Then came 1999. Word on the street said a U.S. carrier strike group disappeared off the coast of Japan by 100 miles. So I was sent to their last known position. When traveling there, I was met by the Fiery Eagle Squadron, led by Captain Braylon Barrage Lester. When I got there, it was a horrifying sight. Destroyed ships all around and floating bodies, but data was available at the time, so I got it and started heading home. On the way home, Wake Island was being attacked. Around 8 fire jets out there and destroying the majority of the base. When I heard the Wardog Squadron was the only scramble there, commanded by AWOC's Callum Custodix, I knew it was over before it started. Under the shitty command of Callum and being outnumbered, it was an early funeral service. But to my surprise, not only did the Wardog Squadron survive, but they successfully repelled the enemies. I thought to myself, were they the angels I dreamt of? That's when I knew angels were real. It was just the form of cocky pilots. Each sortie I watched them fly beautifully as if they were angels dancing in the sky, taking down enemy fighters left and right. Beautiful is all I could say. From Operation Sea Trident and the attack on Pearl Harbor, although the Fiery Eagle Squadron was killed in Sea Trident and Kid and Dallas were shot down at Pearl Harbor, they made a recovery luckily. But after Wake Island, I became Wardog 4. But during my time, I thought I wasn't good enough. I win against enemies, but not as beautifully. I figured out I was not good enough at Pearl Harbor. I was almost killed by those crazy bastards and Russian experimental fighters, barely surviving, not with the help of AWACS incompetence. So after Pearl Harbor, I left the squadron and never flew again, only to see them fly from below. But I would watch them fly one last time on December 24th, 1999, the final overture. They fought the Elkhorn, but many pilots were killed. First Lieutenant Vincent Fisher Montgomery, First Lieutenant Tolkien Fogger Van Winkle, 8 coalition fighters, Payback 3 and 4, and finally, Kid. They all died that night, but they saved the world. They were truly angels, and I never got to see them fly the skies of battle ever again. But I think that's a good thing. I'm glad I get to write this, and I have it published because people should know that angels do exist, and they are the guardians of the sky. By Major Kristen Hildebrecht. I miss you guys.